This is about colds and sniffles, this part. The first one I'm going to talk about is aconite. Again, this is for sudden onset. You've heard that one before. But in colds, it specifically works really well if you can get it in to the patient very much at the beginning of a cold. You can almost sometimes stop the cold from happening. It's very often after coming in from cold winds and being outside, getting a chill, and then you would start having this cold. It's also from a shock, and you can also get headaches and this feverish kind of feeling in your body, just which with alternating of heat and cold. Aconite is a really good remedy for also people who are anxious about their cold, or who get a cold after a shock like a fear or something like that. Allium cepa, which is another remedy for colds, but this is more for this tap, the nose. It runs like a tap. So basically, this constant wet snot coming out of the nose is allium cepa. We see it often. The top lip is a bit, and the nostrils are red, and the eyes are also red. And you also get the headaches with this cold. Arsenicum is also when you see the top lip red and around the nostrils red, but the feeling for that is more of burning. You get this burning discharge, and this gives you this sensation that everything is really too hot. The person is very thirsty for very, very small little sips of drink, of water, and they possibly have conjunctivitis with this cold. And sometimes they have diarrhea as well. And then belladonna, which is the other sudden onset remedy. This one is more often accompanied by a fever. This is kind of shivers, wild look in their eyes. The face is very hot, and they have no thirst at all. They have this throbbing headache, very painful. It's a cold that's onset, heavy headache, a lot of pain, lots of kind of pulsating pains going through the body. That's belladonna.
And then we have another few remedies with other, each remedy, as you must have understood by now, has their own little specific. And this one I want to talk about now is euphrasia. Euphrasia has a lot of symptoms that are around the eye. There's a cold which has a lot of sensations around the eye. The eye feels gritty, they're red, they can be burning, the tears can feel like as if they're burning. Another thing with euphrasia, there's some frequent sneezing, and can be a discharge that comes from the nose, but there's no burning like the other remedy that Caroline was speaking about, like arsenicum. There can be some sore throat with euphrasia. Another remedy that is very good for colds, especially colds that come up in the summer as well, is gelsemium. Gelsemium has a sensation of weakness, of the eyelids feel really heavy, they're droopy, this sagging of the eye, and they can feel very shivery and chilly, and they can feel tired, and there's a lot of sneezing with gelsemium as well. Another remedy is nux vomica. Nux vomica usually has the nose is really blocked, and it can alternate being blocked at night and then runny through the day. There's a lot of sneezing in nux vomica, and there can be headache, and usually the cold can come up after having overindulged or having done things too much, like maybe too much work, too much going out, too much drinking, too much eating. Usually people that need the nux vomica are very irritable and feel chilly, if I'm not wrong. Another remedy that we use a lot, especially with children, is pulsatilla. Pulsatilla has blocked nose, sneezing, but what would distinguish pulsatilla from the other remedies as the discharges are quite colorful. We have yellow and a bit of green mucus, and also the catarrh. So if there's a little cough, or if there's when they have to clean the nose, you would see some green or some yellow. They can be again very weepy and very needy. People that need passatilla. And they feel worse when they are indoors. The nose will feel more blocked when they are indoors, and better for opening the window, going out, having some fresh air, and moving around gently. And more or less, these are the remedies. Maybe we can give a little, just quick, like
a synopsis.
A synopsis. So aconite, really sudden onset. Belladonna, sudden onset. Allium cepa is the running of the nose like a tap.
Like a tap.
And then arsenicum has a lot of burning sensations, and a lot of the skin around the mouth and the nose gets really dry and red and burning. The eyes with euphrasia. Gelsemium, you feel heavy, tired, a lot of chills. Nux vomica, stuffed up, a lot of sneezing. Passatilla, green and yellow catarrh. More or less, this is
that's it.
A way to quickly differentiate among these remedies.